Hi, in this tutorial we are going to solve a question related to a comparison of pKa of different functional groups. The question asks us rank the acidity of following molecules using the pKa chart of functional groups. So basically we have to rank the pKa's or acidity of 4 molecules. Let's look at what are these 4 molecules. This molecule A in A is an alcohol, and if you look at the carbon connected to hydroxy functionality, it's a tertiary carbon, so this is a tertiary alcohol. And let's look at the molecule at B. This is an alkyne, carbon-carbon triple bond functional group, and the molecule in C is a carboxylic acid, and the molecule in D is an alcohol again, but this is a primary alcohol because the carbon connected to OH has one neighboring alkyl group or carbon. So let's look at the pKa table to find the to find the pKa values for these functional groups. Let's look at here we have the pKa table of different molecules. Basically, they represent the different functional groups. So let's find where are our molecules or functional groups. The first one, if we start from the bottom side, we can see here an alkyne. The pKa of alkyne is 25. So let's write here the alkyne we have at B, which has a pKa values of 25. And let's move to other functional groups, and here we can see a tertiary alcohol pKa is 18. Then we can see a primary alcohol pKa is 16. So we are going to discuss why primary and tertiary alcohols they have different pKa values. Let's write here pKa of primary alcohol 16, pKa of a tertiary alcohol is 18. And let's find the pKa of carboxylic acid. And if we move up the pKa of carboxylic acid, it's here. It is 475. Basically, this is acetic acid, and the pKa value is 475. Let's write here pKa 475. Basically, based on pKa values, we can rank their acidity. Which molecule has the lowest pKa value? Molecule in C, which is a carboxylic acid. So let's say that molecule C is the most acidic. Then let's look at, we have 16, 18 and 25, so it should be the primary alcohol at D, CD. Then we should have A, and we should have B, the least acidic. Okay, so basically by using pKa chart we can compare the acidity of different functional groups, but sometimes without using pKa tables we can also guess, or we can compare the acidity of different functional groups. And here, for example, again, alcohol, alkyne, carboxylic acid and primary alcohol. The first one was a tertiary alcohol. We know that carboxylic acids are acidic molecules, so they should be the first one. So based on just common knowledge, we will say that C will be the most acidic. Then we know that water, alcohols, they are similar molecules in terms of acidity, and we know that water has a pKa value of 15.6, and alcohol, they have very similar pKa values around 17, 18. So we can say that after carboxylic acids, alcohol should be the next acidic molecules, But here we have a tertiary alcohol and a primary alcohol. Which one will be more acidic? Basically, the acidity most of the time determined by the stability of the conjugate base. For example, let's look at the conjugate base of D, which is going to be this anion, and the conjugate base of A is going to be this anion, this third butoxide. This is going to be ethoxide, and we will say that ethoxide will be more stable in water because this negative charge will be solvated, or oxygen will be solvated easily than this terbutoxide. The reason, this oxygen is sterically less crowded and more water molecule may solvate and stabilize this negative charge. So basically we can conclude that primary alcohols will be the most acidic, then secondary, then tertiary. So then we can say that D will be the second most acidic, then A, and we know that alkynes the pKa values are we have to know this information. The pKa values are around 25, and also if you compare an alcohol and alkyne, the conjugate base will be less stable than a conjugate base of an alcohol, so it has to be the least acidic. So in this question we compared acidity of an alcohol, a tertiary alcohol, a primary alcohol, an alkyne, a carboxylic acid, and we concluded that carboxylic acids are the most acidic, then primary alcohol, then a tertiary alcohol, then an alkyne molecule. Thank you so much for watching.